What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about AMC, GME as well as the broader market. So AMC was down for 6.39% for the day. It had a high of $13.06. The average volume on AMC is around 52.07 million, but today's volume was around 39.19 million. It's slight bit lower than the average volume that comes in AMC because it was not a good day in the overall broader market. So there was nothing much expected in GameStop as well as AMC to be coming out today. Now what happened today is Elon Musk came out and he said he might need to get rid of 10% of the staff. That's what created a downside because this is indicating some sort of a recession is about to hit the US economy, which is not at all a good sentiment. They are already been picturing layoff, which is not a good sign for the overall broader market and for the economy as well. That's why it sent a downtrend. We were up significantly in the aftermarket yesterday, but then this morning when Elon Musk came out and he said he might need to get rid of some staff, it sent the overall broader market to the downside. Now the good news about the overall broader market is this, that the VIX is not spiking up. It went up to $25.96, and then in the aftermarket it shows it has gone down a little bit to $24.79, which is a good indication for the overall broader market. So we are still expecting some sort of a upward momentum coming into the overall broader market. Now let's come over to the GameStop. GameStop was down 4.22% for the day. It had a high of $138.10. The average volume on GameStop is around 5.01 million, but today's volume was around 4.56 million. So it indicates that the volume is still pretty solid in GameStop. Even the options flow is super solid in GameStop. There is something big that is about to happen in GameStop. A lot of investors are betting huge amount of money on the weekly options, and they are all betting that the GameStop is going to go up from here onwards. Now let's come over to the SPY. Now the SPY was down for 1.64% for the day. It had a high of $414.04. The overall motor market was in a super green yesterday just because of the Amazon stock split. A lot of investors were showing their interest in Amazon, and Amazon is a very powerful stock. If it goes up, the overall broader market also goes up along with it. Then last night we had a pretty solid run happening in the Amazon in the aftermarket. So does the SPY was going up as well. But just this morning, after the news that came out from Elon Musk, the overall broader market started going down. So the Tesla was down for 9.22% for the day. This kind of a drop we never experienced even on the earning as well. But just on a regular news by Elon Musk, it was brought down pretty badly today, and which sent a shockwave throughout the overall broader market. But our AMC and GME still didn't got affected that much. Now we are expecting some news to be coming out of GameStop, and if there is some significant news that came out of GameStop, we are going to experience some sort of a volatility both in AMC as well as GME. Now let's come over to the options flow for the AMC. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. Now this whale that came in today, he's buying a $95 per option that's going to expire in 230 days, and he's paying $1.62 million for it, and he's buying 194 contract. That's not of a big massive whale, but still betting a huge amount of money. Now the interesting thing is this, at market close there was some call buying that was happening on AMC. These were like a weekly options these individuals are buying, which indicates they are extremely bullish on AMC to go up from here onwards. In my personal opinion, yes, AMC might run 100% in a couple of weeks time. We just have to wait and see how this is going to play out, but majority of the options flow in AMC is to the downside. They are not betting that the AMC is going to go up from here onwards. When we compare AMC to GME options flow, there is a big difference in both of them. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the options flow for the AMC. Now let's come over to the options flow for the GameStop. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. All the whales were onto the upside, and they are betting a huge amount of money. You can see the amount of money these individuals are betting. This is ridiculous. This is $3.36 million that's going to expire in 13 days. He's not even giving enough time for himself for to make some sort of a momentum. This was 2.44 million. That's enough days for expiration of the contract. This was 3.58 million, 2.51 million, 2.66 million, 1.53 million, 1.63 million. This is just getting ridiculous, and they are not buying way too much expiration for themselves to survive, but they are betting some sort of a upward momentum and an aggressive momentum coming into GameStop in a couple of weeks time. Now I bring down the premium a little bit and see what exactly the mini whales are doing. Again, mini whales and the retail are on to the upside as well. The kind of money they are betting, this is not a small money. This is a small 6 days expiration call option these individuals are buying, and they are betting 261, 131, $209,000, and they are expecting some boom boom green candle is about to come in the GameStop. They are not giving enough time to themselves, but they are all betting to the upside. There were some put buying as well, but when I compare put to call ratio, the call side is 80%. So you can imagine we are expecting some sort of upward momentum coming into GameStop. Now the volume was 93.1% on the call side. The premium is 95.9%. So we are expecting some sort of a momentum coming into the GameStop, which is not at all good for the overall broader market. If the GameStop goes up significantly, we are going to go back into the downtrend. Now the market makers are basically trying to trap the retail investors. Now yesterday we had the Microsoft coming out and saying they might not be able to meet the revenue for the next quarter, and nothing happened. The overall broader market went up. But today when Elon Musk came out and he said he might get rid of 10% of the staff from Tesla. Now what happened is a lot of retail were buying weekly lottos. That is the Friday option that is almost about to expire. People were buying out of the money options, and they were expecting some sort of aggressive momentum is going to come today, and that's what the advantage the market maker took. They bring down the price of the overall broader market, and a lot of people have lost a lot of money today. So now let's come over to the options flow for the SPY. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. These two whales, $440 put option that's going to expire in 76 days. They are betting $10.3 million. They are both buying 3,000 contracts. They are all betting that the SPY is going to keep going down from here onwards. Now I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales and the retail are doing. Majority of the mini whales are on to the downside. Again, these $380 put option that's going to expire in 76 days were coming in a line. But the most interesting thing over here is this: there was some call buying that was also happening. So these mini whales are still expecting some sort of a upward momentum might come into the SPY from here onwards. Now this kind of a market is a pretty crazy market. We know that there is nothing positive out there which can send the SPY to the upside, but you never know. There must be some short position which are about to get hammered pretty badly if everything start going to the upside, and it can happen. We have seen this thing in the past as well. There are bear market rallies which can come in and which will kill all these put option these individuals are buying, and we are going to experience these kind of up and downs now from here onwards to the downside. Now I bring down the premium a slight bit more and see what exactly the mini whales are doing. Majority of them are again onto the downside, but there was still, like I said, there were a lot of call buying that was happening today. These individuals are buying these $370 call option with quite a lot of confidence that the SPY will keep going up from here onwards. They are giving 377 days to themselves. That's a over 1 year period time, and they are all expecting that the SPY will keep going up from here onwards, and they're bidding a huge amount of money for it. Now these 370 and $375 call option, they were coming quite a bit, which indicates that there is someone out there who is quite a bit of bullish on the overall broader market. As you can see for yourself, these $375 call option is going to expire in 13 days. That indicates quite a bit. These individuals are pretty confident in a very short period of time. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the options flow for the SPY. So thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.